It's the 1st of June today, and I've just got off this vessel behind me. I've been on there for 90 days while we've had all the COVID problems around the world. I'm really looking forward to going to the Hilton Hotel. I'm going to wait there for 10 days before I fly home. I'm really excited, but before I do that, I'm going to be going to a few interesting places in and around Baku and be able to show you exactly what I see, give you some good tips hopefully. Yes, get in, I've got a bath. I can't wait, I haven't had a bath for 90 days. So this is the entrance to Baku Old City. There's quite a few entrances. It's a completely walled area, and they control traffic in there as well, so hopefully it'll be a little bit calmer. Finally made it to the Maiden Tower, which is probably one of the most important and popular tourist attractions here in Baku. It's 15 manats to get in, which is about £7.5, and it's spread across 6 or 7 levels. It's 28 metres high and 5 metres thick, and there's a well, there's artefacts and interactive digital displays as well. So it's a really good place to spend a few hours. On top, obviously behind me, you get an amazing view on a beautiful day like this. And I think that if you do come to Baku, it's definitely something that you should take the time out to come and visit. It's very impressive. We read some accounts downstairs earlier. Some people believe it's 6th or 7th century, other people believe it's 12th century, but either way, it's pretty impressive. And there's a story behind it about the maiden. Some people say that a maiden was imprisoned here and threw herself off and killed herself because she was in such despair. And other people say that it was actually built for a maiden, and the Shah was really enamoured with this lady and needed to build something to show his affection, and this is exactly what he built.
Yeah, this historic tower must have seen a few wars in the past. It's got some bullet holes up there above that Arabic writing, 7.62 by the look of it, pretty deep. Inside the tower itself, it's a nice circular stairwell going all the way up to the top. When you get to the top up there, you've got a spectacular view all around 360 of the city and also the sea. Enjoyable, I'm glad I went in.
Now, one of the good things about the old town here is it's largely pedestrianised, which means that you don't get the traffic noise and the pollution, and there's lots of little bazaars and cafes and restaurants around about, hidden in all the alleyways, and it's quite a nice place to spend the afternoon. It's not busy. So we found this local bar. It's on the rooftop right next to the Maiden Tower. Really beautiful space inside, and outside there's a very small terrace, and the local guys quite happily gave up their seat to let us sit and enjoy the sun and have a beer. Very kind of them. And the price for a local beer here is $4 manat, so about £2. Happy days.
Nice. You have to have 3. Cheers.
So seeing as we're in a local restaurant, it's important to try the local delicacies and the local foods, and we decided to order kutab today, and they come in 4 flavours. It's either pumpkin, cheese, meat or greens. Greens is sort of like salad, coriander kind of stuff, and they're £1 manat each, which is about 50p, and they're delicious. Here's the kutab and some calamari as well. We've got some lamb coming, which is a bit of a speciality locally as well. So we're looking forward to that.
I like them kutab things.
What's it like, Jed?
Yeah. It's absolutely gorgeous.
So this spice on top of the meat kutab is sumac, and it's a very sour spice. And the guy says it's made from some kind of flour. It's really delicious.
So what's it like then?
Well, these are the ones, the greens ones, and the last ones were full of lamb. But this is sort of like really fresh. I think I prefer these actually. They're really, really nice.
Whoa.
And the herd of lamb at $4 manat is £2 a pint, which isn't bad in a tourist hotspot. Well, the main course has arrived, which is bread and lamb chops, and we've got this this spice again. I'm not really a big fan of lamb, but here I tell you what, look at that. It's really crispy and it's not fatty, and it's so tasty. It's incredible, and I'd highly recommend it if you do come to anywhere like Turkey, Azerbaijan, Iran even, that you try the lamb here, because it really is delicious. And you can see the skewer hole there where they've cooked it on a charcoal grill. They really know what they're doing. One of the other things you ought to try when you come here is tandoor bread. It comes in sort of like a big disc, and it's probably about an inch thick, 20-25 millimeters thick, and it's really, really tasty, really cheap. You're looking about 40 kopecks, which is about 20p, and if you get it fresh, there's nothing finer. Well, we've just come across this courtyard garden, and it's part of another museum complex, and it's really cool, and the people are so friendly. And here's my 2 friends over here. Nija-san. Well, overall, to come into the old city away from the hustle and bustle on the cobbled streets has been really, really good. I would say 4 or 5 hours, Jed, would you?
Yeah.